Yama means separation. Yama means death. So the death has to, the dying has to start. What death? The death of the mere self. The imagined, assumed self, that me. We have to create environment for this me to die. We have to create the environment for the me to die, because me is the block. Ahimsa, Satya, Asteya, Aparigraha, Brahmacharya, Yamaha. What is the first dimension of Yama? Ahimsa. Ahimsa means, at one level, non-violence. Non-violence. So the journey begins with non-violence. Non-violence. What does it mean when one becomes violent? When one is under the grip of selfishness, he becomes violent. Please say this. Is it not? Why a man becomes violent? Simple. Don't think, non-violence means I don't kill the ants. That's one kind of non-violence. That's not a major challenge. That's not a major challenge. Violence means, because there is me, and this me is creating an energy to protect itself continuously, and that energy is not filled with harmony but filled with arrogance, that is violence. You hurt, that is violence. You exploit, that is violence. For your selfish interest, you victimize many things, that is violence. That is violence. The selfish motive is hidden. The expression is, only expression is seen. Right? So here, a sadhaka has to work in such a way where the strong me full of arrogance, that me has to slowly thin away. So it is expressing in your actions. This me is expressing in your actions. See the reactions, what kind of reactions you are throwing out. So selfless love is ahimsa. Unconditional love is ahimsa. Conditional love is attachment. If you put a conditional love, it is attachment. The common factor love is there. So we have to study, is it a conditioned love or is it an unconditional love? That's all. Let the love flow. Let the love flow. Love has to flow. Love has to flow. Is love colored by conditionings? And the condition is nothing but your insecurity, your greed, your anger. That is the condition. Right? I love you so that you give me that. That is not love. That is not love. A tree offers fruits. A plant offers flowers because it is rich. It is rich. But there is no condition from the tree side and from the plant side. Is there any condition? Only sadhus have to come and take my fruits, otherwise. No, even if you throw a stone, with the same smile, it gives you the fruit. But it says, this fruit is not out of my effort. This fruit is blessed by the divinity, and I am only an instrument in handing over this fruit to you. Without putting the condition, can you relate, can you interact, can you transact? That's all. That's called love. That's called love. What is violence? Violence means where you put condition to transact. That is violence. So there is no love. There is love, but the love is a conditioned love. So conditioned love is himsa. Unconditional love is ahimsa. Simple definition. Chodo. I have to move further. Right. If I stay in the same condition, that becomes violence to you also. Now you become aware of your transaction. Because the life starts with the transaction. I relate, I talk, I transact with you, I am transacting with you. Now while transacting, I have to ask deep inside, is it a conditional transact or it is an unconditional transaction? That's all. Patanjali says, start with this awareness. Then the second dimension, which is very important for sadhana, is satya. What is satya? What is satya? Be what you are is satya. Talk what you are is satya. Live what you are is satya. That's all. Simple. Don't create two. That is satya. Don't create two. That is satya. Be straightforward. Be straightforward. Don't try to hide anything. Don't try to hide anything. Make your inner life, outer life one and one only. What you talk, you feel that. What you feel, you express it. That is satya. Not entertaining two. Keeping something inside and talking something else. I did a mistake. Don't cover it up by telling, I did not do that. That becomes the lie. That becomes the lie. It means you are exposing your mere self if you hold on to this satya. Otherwise, you cannot expose your mere self. You cannot educate your mere self. Your child is doing a mistake, and if you don't help the child to see that mistake, thinking if I make this, the child may go through hurt, it means you are not doing your job. In the plane of ahimsa, you have to make the satya to work. Satya to work. So ahimsa, satya. Asteya. Asteya means non-stealing. Asteya means don't steal, don't rob anything from anywhere. Emotion, we can steal. Please say this. Stealing is not the objects only. Every minute the mind is stealing various things to protect itself. Stealing ideas, stealing clues. So many things the mind is doing every minute to protect the mere self. Now find out whether you can stop this stealing attitude completely. Then aparigraha. Parigraha means hoarding. Don't try to hoard. Don't try to collect too many things, and don't try to possess. Don't try to possess. When you try to possess something, that is the beginning of your suffering and destruction. Develop an attitude, everything is blessed by the divinity. I am the trustee, let me take care of this. You may be having, crores of rupees, hundreds of acres, all those things you enjoy. But while enjoying, you experience nothing belongs to me, everything is blessed by the divinity, and this has to be used for the divine design only. I am only a trustee. I have to be very, very careful in taking care of these things. Develop this positive attitude. Don't have the negative attitude. Oh, I am not supposed to have anything. No, you can have everything. You try to get the whole world. Whole world is for you. Have the world. While having the world, you please remember this is not yours. When Shivaji got fed up with Hindavi Samrajya, he went to his Guru, Samartha Ramadas. Gurudev, I am not able to manage my kingdom. I don't know how to tackle this. Please bless me. I want to run away. Samartha Ramadas said, oh, you want to run away? Okay. Before running away, you do one thing. What? Bhavati Bhikshan Dehi. Your kingdom, you give me as Bhiksha. Shivaji felt very happy. Gurudev, this is what I was waiting for you. Take. This is the Bhiksha. Na mama. This is not mine. This is not mine. This is not mine. Then Samartha Ramdas, he started laughing. Now, beta, you are my disciple, is it not? What is the responsibility of the disciple? To do whatever Guru gives as instructions. Now, my instruction, I am handing over my kingdom to you. Take care of this kingdom. This is your sadhana. This is aparigraha. This is aparigraha. So, you have the family, you have property, you have everything. Please make use. Use them. For what? Deva hitam yadayuhu. This is blessed by the Lord. Let me use it for the Lord. That's all. Lord. And wife, children, husband, they're all blessed to me. I am the trustee. I am not the owner. Let me take care of them. Let me take care of them. Let me give them the best. Let me give them the best. So this is the trusteeship. This is the concept of aparigraha. Then brahmacharya, another important dimension, is constantly try to expand your attitude, that is brahmacharya, your perception. Widen the horizon of your perception. Keep widening it. Start including everything and exclude none. That is brahmacharya. Himalayan tradition is for that. It includes everything, excludes none. So you have to develop a bhumika, a mental field in you, where that mental field accommodates everything. It does not exclude anything. Still, it is a bigger dimension. So your thinking, your attitude, your perception, your relationship, all have to go through this transformation, expand, expand. That's why I always suggest family person means from I consciousness to we consciousness. Brahmacharya means expansion of this consciousness from I to we. Then we to divine. That is the second level. As a grahastha, from we, if you are doing really sadhana, from we, allow this consciousness to grow into divine. Divine. Create the activities which is going to take you towards Brahman, Brihat, that which is big. So let every action take you towards that Brahman, that is Brahmacharya, Charya, Charati, moving towards Brihat. What is that Brihat? From mere self to true self, that is Brahmacharya. Many people translate Brahmacharya as celibacy, control of sex. By controlling sex, you won't become a Brahmachari. Please say this. You don't become Brahmachari. You become Brahma Achari. Brahma, Brahma means illusion. You become the Pujari of Brahma by doing this kind of Brahmacharya. It's not going to work. So take your mind to the expansive zone of life. Work in that direction. So don't become selfish. Try to become selfless. Serve others. Take care of others. Think of the larger dimension of life. Don't always me. Think of others. That is Brahmacharya. Think of others. There is a mission. Think of the mission. Work for the mission. Prepare for the mission. And in that process, all your limitations will slowly move away. This is Karma Yoga in one sense. Selfless action. So these are the Yama. Yama means separation. Yama means death. You have to allow the personality you have created. Out of ignorance, that personality has to die. If you don't let the death to happen, you are not going to experience what is there within. What is there within. So you have to unwrap it. But nobody has taught us this. So these are the yamas. If you start nurturing these qualities in you, slowly the mere self, the fatty mere self will slowly start losing its weight. You can see how it's going to slim down and becomes a beautiful personality.